What is happening with the frame rate? Is like, wait, hold on, dude. That's not my computer like glitching like this. Like that's the frame rate of the game. Like what kind like
You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want. As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas.
this looks terrible. Everybody, it's an occasional gamer, and I am going to be reacting real quick to the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct. Let's get right into it. No long talking, waste no time. 10 plus, ESIB.
The world felt so cruel and bleak.
I was not expecting that.
And the hole looked so dark
Hey.
and deep. Hard as rock, cold as stone. I was scared, alone.
Yo, they got the soundtrack on deck.
And your beat showed the way to me.
What's really interesting is this is like a crazy comparison to Mario Odyssey in terms of like look, feel, gameplay. So I'm really curious how they're gonna spice this up so it's not basically Odyssey DLC.
Golden bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground. As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock, but it's no rock at all. It's
For
actually
a DK game, they are
Secret
going in
name
when it comes to the
Pauline.
Pauline.
Now, Donkey Kong
What?
wants bananas. And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure. The story takes place in the underground world, where the scenery changes the deeper you go.
Pauline.
Some layers are so spectacular that it's hard to believe you're underground.
Okay.
DK can run, jump,
Wait, hold on.
climb through each.
Is this game not done? Is this game not finished? Because there were some graphical, texture glitches from the last like reveal. Did I just see pop in on the Nintendo? Hold on.
Jump.
Let's take a look. See over here. Pop in on the Nintendo Switch 2 Donkey Kong Bonanza, $70 game.
Jump.
You saw that, right? Popping on the Nintendo Switch 2. See, that's why this game is $70 and not $80. But according to Nintendo, an $80 game versus a $7 game is dependent on the content. Basically, that means Donkey Kong Bonanza is going to have no content. You can beat this game within an hour, according to Nintendo's logic of pricing $70 and $80 games. But there's popping on the Nintendo Switch 2, bro. Come on now.
And climb.
Oh my goodness, that looks terrible. What's going on? Is this a Switch 2 game? Is this Switch 2 hardware? Why is there texture pop? This is not even distant. This is texture pop-ups in front of the main character.
And climb through
Yo,
each
that's
environment.
ridiculous.
Using his incredible physical prowess, you can freely move in any direction. But that's not all. Almost anything in your path. You
Is
can smash.
this game? Is this the final render and verdict of this game, or is it still in the lab? I know they have a month to go before it drops, but that's bad.
Bash. And bash. You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want. As you barrel through.
What is happening with the frame rate? Is like, wait, hold on, dude. That's not my computer like glitching like this. Like that's the frame rate of the game. Like what kind like
You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want. As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas.
this looks terrible. Unrendered textures and bad frame rate on the Switch. Like
Let's
what
take
the
a look at
heck
some
is
of the
going
things
on?
This Kong can do. Punch. Smash enemies. Walls.
Yo, that threw me for a loop because I'm not even like fully paying attention to
With incredible force. Destruction
what's on
can lead to
display.
discovery.
It's just I'm just throwing off that there are hardware issues, frame rate issues
Dive punch.
with this
Unleash a
Switch 2
powerful
game.
punch directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground
Why is there
depends on the
popping?
strength
This
of the
is a
terrain.
first party game. This is not like Pokemon Scarlet, bro. This is a first party Nintendo game.
Fighter objects soaring.
On
Combine this with punches and jumps to really mix things up. Hand slap. Make some noise to collect scattered items. Or detect hidden objects using sonar. You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied. Tear off. Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items. And even tear chunks off your foes. Swing. Grab a chunk and swing it to attack. Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease. Or smash spiky thorns. Chunk jump. Use a chunk to double jump.
yo,
This will help you reach new heights. Throw. Throw a chunk. Or aim at a target like this. Throwing a boom rock or gold can have explosive effects. If you throw chunks made of softer material, you can.
I don't like what's yo. What are they doing? Yo, the visuals of this game is just, in the textures, like it's just throwing me off. What are these dots in? Like, you couldn't have thought of a better solution for blurring out the rock?
Material. You can stick them to a surface and pile them up. Turf surf.
Oh my goodness, this is not what I was expecting. I expected more from the Switch 2.
Aim for smaller enemies to knock them away. Make music. The power of Pauline's singing will help show you the way. It can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind. You never know what you'll discover in the underground world.
A bad frame rate, that's what I can expect in the underground world. Definitely bad frame rate.
Carve your own path with DK's abilities. The many layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants. Some are
What in the world?
mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong and his companion Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world. Then there are the giant elders who call the underground world home. They're said to possess ancient Banaza powers. By learning their Banaza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform.
I don't know about this one, y'all.
With incredible destructive power, even hard terrain poses no problem. Plow through the world and smash as much
I don't know
possible
about
with
this
the
one.
Powerful Kong Bonanza. Plus, DK can transform into a zebra. He's as speedy as he
So this is Odyssey DLC
breeze over water
with worse frame rate.
or crumbling pathways. That's the swift Zebra Bonanza. Oh yeah, he can also turn into an ostrich, a flying ostrich. Spread your wings and soar through the sky. You can use updrafts to gain more air, then drop egg bombs from great heights to send enemies scattering. That's right, it's Ostrich Bonanza!
Yo, this.
Don't last forever, though. You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Bananergy.
Bananergy.
You're not limited to when or where you transform, and you can swap between transformations. So get creative and use them as you adventure to the planet core. Standing in our hero's way is the Void Company, the mightiest mining operation both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic corporate soldiers. Poppy Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering, while Void Kong is in charge of the whole company. This nefarious crew is responsible for the banana stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle.
I mean, the story seems to be real rich, which I was not expecting from a Donkey Kong game. But
No, I'm going with DK, so you just stay away.
Voidco blocked off all the routes to the lower layers, so no one could reach them. DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes. So use all the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes. By defeating them, giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world. Found throughout the underground world.
nah, this is giving Odyssey 2. Like,
They're not always visible though. Sometimes they're buried in the walls.
this is giving Odyssey 2 heavy.
And other places. There are a whole bunch to find.
Even with the animation, that's basically getting the moon animation,
Found throughout your
or the
adventure.
same.
Let's do this.
Challenges include time-limited battles,
Concept of collecting all the moonshines in Odyssey. I mean, it.
and more.
See, like right now, I'm more impressed with the side-scrolling stages than anything that they've shown so far, and that popped up for like 2.0 seconds.
There are plenty of ruins to discover, so give them a try.
Why am I more interested in the 2D DK aspect than the 3D? Maybe the game will be good. I don't know. But like, I'm not really feeling this
you
as of
collect
right now
Bananium
watching this
gems,
direct.
You'll gain skill points. These can be used to increase stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn new skills.
Surf.
There are all sorts of items to find as you explore. Bananium chips are shaped like slices of banana. And they can be traded for Bananium gems at the chip exchange. These gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold. You can exchange gold for useful items at the stuff shop. There are fossils too.
I was about to say, if you're gonna use
You
them
can
banana.
trade these for different fashions at local style.
Nah, this is Odyssey 2 on another level, bro. Come
Just open the closet
on.
and customize the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline.
Are y'all feeling this?
No look is too much for Donkey Kong or too little.
Are y'all feeling this?
Every article of clothing
Like, be
comes
honest.
with its own benefits. So mix and match your look to suit the situation.
Keep it $1.50. Comment down below. Are you feeling this game? Let me know, because I don't know how to feel about this.
Crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Banandium gems or fossils. Their locations will
I
be
feel like
on your
it.
map.
It's not even taking inspiration for Odyssey. Like, this is too much like Odyssey. It's too alike.
Making it easy to see how close
They
you
just
are to
changed the
completion.
protagonist. How the game feels, how the boss battles look, the collecting of the bananas, buying costumes.
Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway.
Pauline's in the game. It's
And
like
enjoy listening
brother
to
and
tunes with
sister.
the music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies.
And then the frame rate issues and texture pop in, and this is a Switch 2 player.
Comes to moving between layers, subterranean eels have your back.
So people getting excited over Breath of the Wild 2 being able to be played in 60 frames per second, but then the first party Donkey Kong 3D game can't handle.
You can always teleport within the layer you're currently
I don't even know what frame rate that was when it was doing that. It was like 30, like 20 frames per second with some of these clips.
In photo mode, you can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics.
Thumbnail.
Photo like this or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately.
Yeah, like Cappy in Mario Odyssey. Oh my gosh, can this game get an ounce of creativity for itself, bro? Like,
the material of nearby terrain to give your vocals even more texture. By working together, even tough enemies don't.
I didn't
stand
know
a
what to
chance.
expect, but this is too much like Mario Odyssey for
This
my
game
liking.
also supports game share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can join on their own system. It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system.
Not that Odyssey is a bad
Play
game,
online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using game share via game chat.
but when seeing a new game come out, being the first 3D Donkey Kong
If you need a
game
little
since
help
the
with all the
Nintendo
platforming
64,
action, assist mode is the way to play.
I was
It guides you in the
expecting
right
for it to cut its own cloth, not just be Mario Odyssey
Halves the
with
damage you
a
receive
different
and more.
protagonist.
Assist mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can be. Outside of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist. Rotate to paint. Carve material. Or add some back on. You can even change the lighting and add delectable banana effects. Give it a try and sculpt to your heart's content.
So they put time and effort into a
This game also
3D
supports amiibo
sculpting
accessories.
software for the game, but
A
not
new
the
Donkey
actual
Kong and Pauline
textures
amiibo figure is also on the way.
and optimization
Scanning
so
it
that there
unlocks
isn't
Pauline's
pop-in
amiibo
for
dress.
the grass that it's
Scanning the
directly in
Donkey
front
Kong
of you.
series amiibo shown
That's
here,
crazy.
Gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear. Every other amiibo released up to this point is also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres like these.
Look at us, DK. I love to sing more than anything. I have this dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream. We're breaking through, down to the core, no stopping us, not any. Get him, DK, inside the door. I found the
Okay, is this
Join the powerful Donkey Kong and the
is this a prequel to Mario Odyssey? That's why it looks so heavily inspired by Odyssey. Because Pauline's a little like teenager or whatever, and in Mario Odyssey, Pauline is an adult with her singing career. So maybe that's why. This is
Donkey
just,
Kong Bonanza.
this is the prequel to Mario
Available
Odyssey.
July 17th, only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
Okay, that might be the case. This game is a prequel to Mario Odyssey. That explains a lot. Well, that was my reaction. I got things to do about like literally right now, so I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on this Nintendo Direct. Yeah, deuces.
I'm a gamer. I'm a straight up G. The occasional life is the life for me. We can play on Xbox, we can play on PC, but the occasional life is the life for me. I'm a gamer. YouTube entertainer. Get the information, make visual explainers. Pajamas and Freddy Fish, backyard basketball, roller coaster tycoon. Yeah, you know I had them all. Reader Rabbit Habbo, but Nintendo Labo. You always calling Johns when you get four stocked. I'm on that double XP, call me Static Shock. Pass me the rock, obtaining berries can't be stopped. Got other MCs jumping out of shoes and socks. I'm on the clock, 120 FPS when I'm dark. I'm choosing Fox and Focal cause you know that is meta. If I don't get hit then I just might be better. I can game any day, it doesn't matter the weather. If we going outside, I said just bring a sweater. Getting over it, I don't need no feathers or tethers. It's GG, homie, got the nether, no pleather. I'm a gamer. I'm a straight up G. The occasional life is the life for me. We can play on Xbox, we can play on PC, but the occasional life is the life for me. I'm a gamer. YouTube entertainer. Get the information, make visual explainers.